Thank you very much. I honestly don't know whether I should sing a song or recite a poem, because everything that needs to be said that's important has been said, but nonetheless I'll persevere. I am actually delighted to be here this evening to, if you like, represent or be another voice for children, because obviously there are a lot of voices in the room for children today. We kind of all know that children in emergency situations are almost always the most vulnerable, and they're never given an opportunity to speak, or seldom given an opportunity to speak. They're seldom listened to, yet they represent, if you like, in most situations more than half of the affected population. So therefore they have to be at the centre of everything that we do. In my more than 25 years of working in the field, I've had the privilege of working with children directly. I remember many years ago working in a very remote part of Mozambique, and we were doing participatory research with children. And if you go into a community and you start to talk with adults, you will get very much an adult's perspective on life. And very often adults will tell you what they think they want you to hear. When you engage with children, you get a completely different story, and it's, apart from having really good fun in this, it actually has a major impact on the community. And I'll just share a very short anecdote with you. We were talking with children about excreta disposal and why they didn't have latrines in the community. And all of the children were putting up their hand and saying, well, we don't have bricks, and we don't have blocks, and we don't have cement. So it kind of all boiled down in the classroom that the children agreed if they had cement, everything would be all right. So I said to the children, okay, I'm going to give you cement. Is there now going to be latrines in the village? And one little guy stood up, and he was a really small guy, but he walked to the top of the classroom and he was really proud. He said, this is absolute rubbish. If you give us cement, we won't get latrines with them, that's for sure. We will start to put floors inside our house with the cement. So then there was a big nod from all of it, that's true. And of course it caused, there was uproar in the class then, and a huge discussion started out as to what was the real reason that there wasn't latrines in the community. And at the end of the classroom, they were all going to go home, and they had decided that the real reason that there wasn't latrines in the community is that they didn't have the technical know-how to go beyond what they practiced in that area, what people often refer to as cat defecation. You go and you dig a little hole and you defecate in there and you cover it up. So if they wanted to go to a higher level of safe excreta disposal, they needed technical assistance, if you like. But they became very excited, and they were going home to bring this message, to talk to their families at home. Maybe we should go to the local government and ask for technical expertise. So we can hear that they're agents of change. Many people have referred to that already. And we should recognise them as agents of change. And I think that the nice thing about this initiative is the Children's Charter. It did actually come out of children. It was children who were consulted. You can see the stuff, I'm not going to repeat it on the one. I think that that's really nice. So into the future, for our part in UNICEF, we will continue to support and promote the Children's Charter. Finally, being the last speaker, I think the messages are absolutely clear. We heard from the Secretary-General himself that we invest today for tomorrow. We have heard several times, I'm only repeating what I have heard, that it's worth it to invest in children. We've heard the importance of education in the whole process. We've heard the importance of building resilience. And on the basis of that, if we want to remain resilient through the rest of the evening, it might be useful that we can take a small drink and a small sandwich.